Hello, beautiful and blessed ones. It is Marsha Gauntlet Kirby, and welcome back to the channel. All right, you guys already seen the title. There's no time to waste. Let's roll the tape, okay? This is my haul that will show you all the products that I picked up during the Sephora Savings Event. It happens twice a year, the big ones, twice a year, and sometimes they'll throw in some sales throughout the year. Like I think after this one, I remember getting a coupon for like 20 or so % off between December 1st and December 25th or something like that. Anywho, the Sephora sale ends on, I'm shooting this video on Saturday, but it's going up on Sunday, so it'll end tomorrow, which is Monday, November 10th. And I should say that the Sephora products are always, whenever they have a sale, they're always 30% off. On my lips right now, I'm wearing Sephora 01. I did not pick, I had this previously, but if you're interested in the Sephora products, I would say get them because again, it's 30% off. And this is a very famous red, not just at Sephora, up across in the makeup world, 01. All right, I'm gonna start with Haircare just because it's right here. Look, I always say I'm not gonna buy that much, and this is just heavy because I have some extra stuff in it, and then I have the Haircare here. Now, I am not going to keep all of these. I just wanted to show you what I picked up. Some of these are recommendations, so I wanted to try them. One I have already tried. Well, before I silk press my hair. Anywho, we'll get into that. This is the Melanin Silkening and Strengthening. I hope you can see this. Oh boy. Strengthening Conditioner. I wanted this. I actually purchased it last year during the sale, and the shipment got lost, and then it was out of stock. So they said that they would honor the sale price for a couple of weeks or a month after, but it never came back in stock. It came back in stock. I actually got it before the sale. When I took my braids out, I don't know what happened. Long story short, my hair was, once I washed it, I combed it out, I did everything I was supposed to do, and it was locking, like literally locking. So I said, all right, I don't know what the thought process was, like using a new conditioner that I had no idea how it was going to perform. But I used this, and baby, the way the knots untangle. The only thing, this is pricey. This is $42, but the jar is nice, and it's a nice size jar. And then I got it for 20% off. So I may think of keeping this. And you guys know I love the shampoo. The shampoo is one of my favorite products. This is Briogeo Don't Despair Repair. I've had this before, and I really like this conditioner. And I've had it was almost like a sample or a smaller size. So I decided, oh, come on. Oh, here we go. I decided to invest in the larger jar, and I've seen so many good things about this around the internet. And you guys know I love the blow dry cream to this. This was a recommendation, and it's kind of small though. I mean, it was like 30 something with 20% off. This is by Ceremonia. This one is okay, where is the actual name? It just says Deep Conditioning Hair Mask. It has Babassu oil in it, which I heard is very good. So we're going to test this. Like I said, it was a recommendation from one of my black beauties that always helps me at Sephora. And then this was the first recommendation, this Ceremonia Guava Leave-In Conditioner. I have already started using this. I used it when I took my braids out last week. I was wearing like a braid out, twist out, and I would put some of this on and then re-braid it. This is ready. This is really good. So this is, like I said, Ceremonia Guava Leave-In Conditioner. And this is brown. It's not black owned, but brown owned, women owned, I believe. Actually, all of these, yeah. Black owned. And is this black? I think Briogeo is a black owned brand. Either black and brown. Anywho, yeah. And then I've been hearing the same black beauty that recommended the Ceremonia. She also recommended the K18 Leave-In molecular repair hair mask. And I know this has been making its rounds across the internet, TikTok, Instagram. I bought the small one because this is pricey. The bigger one, and it's not even that much bigger than this. Can we see that? Come on, zone in, sweetie, zone in. Anywho, the larger one, which is not that much larger, was like $48, and this one was yeah, like for this small bottle. But they said a little go. Actually, I didn't even look at what the bottle is. Oh no, it's tiny. They said a little goes a long way. It is a leave-in molecular repair hair mask, and I've seen people who use it, they swear by it, but they blow dry or they flat iron a good bit. I only silk press my hair twice a year, and I leave that to the professionals. So maybe when I blow dry, I don't know, we'll see. And then last but not least for hair care, I saw someone online talking about peptides for hair and regrowing hair. And my hair, we're in the thick, as my doctor said, the thick of perimenopause, moving into menopause soon. I'm assuming because of, my age. But anyway, I picked up the Ordinary Multi-Peptide Serum for hair density. I saw that this got a lot of love as well. I usually use the Nutrafol drops. You guys know that I talk about that a lot. But I want to try something different. And I'm not sure if the Nutrafol has peptides. I probably should have looked at that. But one of the people who swore by this was like, if you're not using peptides in your hair, what are you doing? So I started using this. I picked it up last week. I started using it last week when my hair was in its natural state. I don't think I'm going to be able to use this right now while my hair is silk pressed because it is a watery consistency and the hair will revert back, okay? So I only have one body care product, which I already mentioned in my last beauty vid, or my favorites that I was going to get to replace this ghetto tube, which I have been using this past week until I got this. So I got the larger container of the Necessaire body lotion. I think this is very good. It's light consistency. It's not very heavy, but it moisturizes the body. And I got this for a pump. And I'm going to say that the whole family, well, except for hubby because he has eczema, but this should be okay for that. Everybody else will probably be using this. So this is why I got the larger container, and I'm gonna squeeze out the rest of this, child, but I'm gonna put this down after it's done. This is waiting for me at the store. I always talk about this during the winter time. This is the Ordinary Organic Cold Pressed Rosehip Seed Oil. And I just read of another benefit of this oil. I just read it. And aside from just keeping, you can use this in your hair and on your skin. I mostly use it on my skin. There was another benefit and I was like, oh my gosh, was it firmness? I think it firms the skin, which I did not know, but I put this on my face. And then sometimes when I'm coming out of the shower, I'll rub this all over my whole neck décolleté area. Sometimes just over those areas that need a little bit of smoothing. And it's only $10 regularly, but you get your little 20% off, 10% off if you so choose. You can pick this up anytime, but I have mine waiting for me now that I got the 20% off. I used to talk about this all the time on my channel. This is the InnisFree Super Volcanic Pore Clay Mask. I swore by this thing, and I noticed because I didn't pick it up in the last sale or the sale before that, and I feel the fact that I'm not using it, if that makes sense. I miss this thing so much, and I was like, wait a minute, I ran in yesterday to get another one, and this is only $18, but again, I got the 20% off of this. This just cleans out, and I was talking to the same Black Beauty. I only saw one yesterday. I saw two. But the main one that helps me, we were talking about this because they brought out a new one, but we were saying how much this cleans out your pores. It's like you have a new face after you use this mask, okay? And it's like a clay. Can I open it? I don't know if you're gonna be able to see. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Yeah, it's clay, okay? I talk every winter, okay? I tell the girlies, the people that have dry skin, Laneige cream skin, okay? I play no games in the winter, no games. So last year I played myself and got the small one and it ran out. So, but it ran out right when we were at April, but in April was still cold and I was like, oh gosh. So I went to get the larger jar. Now I did purchase it's on its way to me. I did purchase the Rhodes, it's similar to this. I wanted to compare the two because that one has been gaining a lot of traction on the internet. So I wanted to see how it compared to this and then see which one I like better. But I feel like I heard that they do the same thing. And that one, this is a toner moisturizer. That one says it's an essence. So that one just patting into the skin. This one you could use it I pat it into the skin sometimes, or I put it on a cotton swab and then tone my skin. So, but I listen, don't play games this winter, okay? All right. I went back for more of the alpha beta peeling. I'm not even going, I took French in school, but I'm not gonna pronounce this. Anyway, I have another one. I'm gonna pick up another one tomorrow after church. We usually go to the mall to eat and stuff after church. This you can use every day, but I do not, because I do not use, a lot of my products do not have alcohol. Most of them actually. I think this is probably the only thing that I use that has alcohol in it. So I use this sparingly, but I tell you guys, okay, especially my aging beauties. I mean, we're all aging, but you know, those of us over 40, I would say over 35, you're gonna get a new face. You're gonna get a new face. I pull this out when I have a big day. Like, let's say I'm having a big day tomorrow. I would use this at night and brand new face. Okay, all right, just looking youthful, looking just. The texture, the skin is smooth. So yeah, I'd stick to the regular daily. Is this the daily? Yeah, these are the daily peel. They have an extra strength, and I think they have one for sensitive skin. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Who is she? She is someone who should have known better. Anyway, I went in yesterday to pick up my stuff, and I heard, I think it was Monroe Steele, someone was talking about this Miami Nectar from Ellis Brooklyn. Now, I have Ellis Brooklyn, Brooklyn, of course, and it's a clean perfume brand. I have 2 of their products, which I love, and they don't really affect my allergies. So I ran in to pick up the Miami Nectar, and then I got sold, because it did smell very good. I got sold into picking up the K18 Yum Pistachio Gelato. Now this smells very good, so I couldn't choose, so I picked up both because they both smell really good in the store. When I got home, I decided to test them on each hand just to see how they work with my body chemistry. This, yeah, I didn't like the way, I don't know, in the store it smelled really good. This is the Ellis Brooklyn, like I said, Miami Nectar. So this is going back. I did pick it up, it's going back. I didn't like the way it smelled after an hour or so. This smelled really good, but I realized that it says intense, which means intense scent. And yes, the head was just not feeling very good after spraying all this on my body. And then I was in the store earlier that day smelling all these things. Child, these allergies, okay, yeah. And they have been exacerbated a little bit. They're presenting differently now that hormones are shifting, okay? The head, ooh, child, the head was not, the sinuses, it was. So I think that I may have to return, I'm gonna return this, but I think I may return this one as well. I don't know, I don't know. I like to stick to what I know, you know? In my cart right now, I have the Brooklyn Ellis gift set, because it's like a travel set, gift set. There's like, I think 8 or so fragrances. 2 of them I already have, but there's some more in there. So I'm going to just play with that because it's on sale for $22, and then I get an extra 20% off of that. That's, yeah. Y'all should already know, if y'all been here a while, Shani Darden Retinol. I don't play about her. I don't play about her. I do not play about her, okay? So I was thinking of getting the larger one, but I wanted to try to keep my purchase under $200. I went a little over. And I already have some of my other ones still left. So this is just when that one runs out. But for the next sale, I have to get the larger one because I use this it's a mainstay, okay? This is one of my favorite brushes. I have this bag right here. It's making noise. So anyway, this is the brush. This is number 57. This is my second one. Because this brush I think it does everything. I feel like it's the only brush, except for powder. But this brush, you can go under the eye. It's a foundation brush. You put on your foundation. Sometimes I put on my blush with this. Hello. And then even bronzer. You're bronzing up over here. This is, like I said, this is my second one. I already have one upstairs that's dirty right now because I used it in the week. And then, again, the Sephora products are 30% off. This, I've spoken about this ad nauseum. This is number 7, the lip color. It's a brown. I'm not into browns, but this, not really into browns. I have a few, but this brown is, I think it's just, they were like, okay, let's make something for Marsha, and this is it, okay? And then I love blue mascara, and I don't know who I thought I was, because I have bought the YSL blue mascara a number of times, and I'm like, girl, where you going behind the YSL mascara? Anyway, I saw that Sephora had a blue mascara at 30% off. We're going to try this one, okay? Hopefully it's as bright as the YSL, but we'll see. Okay, Edam. I talk about Edam a lot, but they introduced 2 new colors, and the container is gold. Of course I had to get this. So I picked this up before the sale because I wanted to see it. And then I went into the store and returned it and bought it back. And this one has like gold specks, but this one is like a nice, it's a brown. So there's a little bit of tint. This is what I wanted in one of the other colors, not Boba Bounce. That one is dark. And I got that one for free somehow during the last sale. I forgot the other color, but this is the color that I wanted. I wanted a hint of brown, like that brownie pink that matches my lips. So I got it in this color. And this is, what color is this? This is Pain au Chocolat. Yeah, so that's right, chocolate, okay. All right, I got a couple of gift sets from Merit. I really like Merit as a brand, and you guys know I have it on today. That the blush that I love, I picked up a gift set. I actually picked this up before the sale, but if you were interested, I would pick up the set. The sets were going quickly. I don't even know if this one is still available, but one of the sets that my friend wanted, it's gone. It's all sold out. So these are three. There's a pink. The pink one in here, I forgot the other colors, but you got, and these are minis because, you know, I have so many blushes, I don't get through them. So these are, even though I've been using this one a lot, I think I'm gonna hit pan on this one. But these are, yeah, the tiny ones. So, and like colors, like this one, I don't use pink a lot. So I thought it was good that I got the set in this smaller container. And another set I got from Merit. You guys know that I talk about the Merit Glow Serum a lot. I've mentioned that actually, I think all year. And last year I've been mentioning this product. It's the middle one here. I got the gift set because this is really this is really my ride or die in the wintertime. This is beautiful. It gives me a glow. This one though, it gives the glow, but it doesn't hold up in terms of moisture when the weather really gets colder. So I didn't think I needed a larger tube. And I speak about this one. I really love this product. This is the primer, the moisturizing primer, which really helps to set the makeup, and the makeup lays beautifully over this. As I said in the last video, I wasn't going to repurchase this right now because it's not a thick moisture. It's not my skin fix. So, but I love the way makeup lays on top of it. So I decided just to get the set. Sorry, so all that to say, I decided to get the set. And also I wanted to try this. They introduced a new product. This is a double cleanse product. I did pick it up, the full bottle, but I was like, you know what? I might as well just take that back, wait for the sale and get the set. Thankfully, they still have it. But if you want to try the sets, I would say get them now. These are going quickly. I re-upped on my Kosas eyebrow pencil. I use black brown. This is the Brow Pop. And I wanted I thought I had one, but when I went to the store, the rep or the associate, she laughed at me. I wanted a brightening concealer, and I have one by Say, like I said, so I thought I had it on last week, and then when I went to the store, she was like, I can't see it. So she recommended these. These are very light, but when you put them on, I see the difference. I see that brighten in here. I wanted to brighten up this area, conceal, you know, brighten up in the middle of my forehead, my nose, up my Cupid's bow, and I put a little bit here on my chin. So I got two to see which one I liked. I did play with the Kosas. Let me just show you what this looks like. This is the Kosas Revealer Super Creamy and Brightening Concealer. Okay. I don't know what color. This is 7.3N, and this look, oh child, when she showed me, I said, girl, yeah. Cause she was white. I was like, do you know what you're doing? She said, yeah, girl, I got you. And yes, it does, it brightens. It's not like, cause I don't like to look, I don't like all that. I want to look natural, okay? So this works. And then this one, I picked up both just to see. This one is a little bit cheaper. So I said, and I like Say as a brand. This one is HB5. I have 5.5. So this is, y'all see that? The similar in color, that's what she said. So see which one I like or prefer, and then I'll just return the other one, okay? And then this is like my third time buying this. The last time, I don't think I used it at all, and I wasted my money. So I'm gonna try to really get into this because I do love LYS as a brand. It's Black owned. This is a setting spray, and it's a clean, LYS is a clean beauty brand. I have a couple of things from them upstairs. So I'm gonna try this setting spray, and we're gonna try to work out this relationship, okay? Because I really want to try. I want to find a good setting spray. And I don't typically use mainstream. I know what the all-nighter setting spray. People rave about that one. And what's the other one? Charlotte Tilbury. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what it is. I wanted something clean, okay? Because most of my other products are clean. So we're gonna try this relationship again, okay? And then I'll report back hopefully in a favorites of the month. All right. Did I say what this was? It's the LYS Natural Finish Skin Loyalty. And then I picked up, this was on sale, a sale on top of a sale. And Ilia is a clean brand, and they get, what is their, they have a few popular products. There's one that's skin tint oil, but I could never find my match, so I just leave it alone. Anyway, I wanted a new highlighter, and I saw this one online, and I put in like best highlighters, and this popped up. But this, I didn't test it on my face yet, but on my hand, look at this. I love this. Look at that. But it is very, because I don't want anything too bright on my skin. We're over 40. We don't want glitter. We don't want we don't want too much. We don't want it like we're trying too much, okay? We just want to enhance. So this one, yes, it is very fine and just like a light glow. So I'm going to play with this when we go to church tomorrow, okay? Yeah. Oh, what is the color? And it's on sale. It's on sale for $22, I think, and I got 20% off of it. What is the color? Days. It's the darkest one because, hello. I turned off the camera to go and show you guys these last two things. Totally forgot. Took off the earrings, washed dishes and everything, honey. All right, in my good shirt. Anywho, I wanted to show you guys this Sephora brand. This is like, I have another one upstairs and I'll probably go back tomorrow for some more. I love these cotton swabs. I love the size, and these are for when like the end of the day, when I want to really remove and exfoliate my skin, remove the dirt, the makeup, and exfoliate my skin. They're under $5, so you're getting an extra 30% off. I've been using these for years. And then a little bit more gentle and luxurious. The Shiseido, again, I've been using these for years. I usually rack up during the sale. This is about, they may have gone up. They were $12. They may be $16 now. But again, you're getting, well, depending on what your percentage is, I get 20% off. So I usually rack up on these as well. All right, guys, that is it for me for this Sephora savings sale haul. Let me know what you picked up or what you're planning to pick up before the sale ends. Let me know what are some of your favorite beauty products, because even after the sale, you guys know I'll be in there just testing, okay? Testing and buying. But anyway, I'm supposed to be in a no by November, but it didn't apply to beauty products, but maybe it should. Anyway, guys, have a blessed week, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.